watched it fade, held the line while you slipped away. I gave my best, you gave me doubt, loved you in silence while you figured out. I kissed the night just to see you breathe, stood in storms you couldn't see. I held your name like sacred wine, but you drank and left me behind. And all the while I stayed so small. Now I see you gave nothing at all. I gave it all, you let it fall. You had the sky, but you wanted the wall. You held a diamond, looked for stone. I was your light, you walked alone. Now you miss the sound of love that calls. But babe, I gave it all, and you let it fall. Your touch was warm, but never true. You loved the chase more than the view. You saw my soul, but closed your eyes. Now I rise with no disguise. No, I won't break just 'cause you're gone. I've been strong all along. I gave it all, you let it fall. You had a home but built a wall. You held my heart, then dropped the key. Now I'm the woman you couldn't see. You hear my voice in every hall. 'Cause baby, I gave it all, and you let it fall. Maybe one day you'll understand the price of love held in one hand. I gave you truth when no one stayed. You walked away, I stayed. I gave it all, you let it fall. Now I walk proud, I walk tall. You lost the flame that burned for free. Now all you want is memory. But I don't wait, I don't crawl. I gave it all, you let it fall. I gave you love like Sunday rain, soft and slow, washing your pain. You took it in like summer air, but left me empty, left me bare. I kissed your hurt with steady hands, held you up when you couldn't stand. But you wanted more than I could be, while I gave you all of me. Now the bed is made, but cold as stone. And you're out there feeling grown, but you'll miss this love when the nights run long, when her voice don't hum your favorite song. You'll miss my like love could just be paid. I was the silence in your storm, the only touch that stayed warm. Now you dance with someone new, but she don't know the real you. And you miss this love when a smile feels thin, when the light goes out and the dark creeps in. You'll miss the way my soul showed up. You had something rare. Now you'll miss this They say real love don't ever fade, but sometimes it walks away with grace, but not with shame. You'll miss this love when the mirror won't lie, when you search your past for a reason why. You'll miss my heart when the world gets tough. You didn't know what you had till you lost my love. You walked away like love was light, but I was burning through the night. You smiled like you never knew pain, while I stood crying in the rain. I gave you truth without disguise. You gave me sweet and bitter lies, but even now, with all you do, I still see the best in you. I held your heart like gospel wine, and you spilled it every time. Ain't no love like mine that holds you when you're wrong, that waits through all your silence and still writes you in her song. You'll find arms to keep you warm, but they won't know your soul. Ain't no love like mine. And baby, now you know I wore your name like a sacred thread. Even when the color bled, you danced with fire. I stood in smoke, but I never let the promise choke. You turned away, but I stayed near, loving you past every fear. Ain't no love like mine that stays through every storm, that listens when you're cruel and still calls your name warm. You'll touch hands, you'll kiss lips, but they won't feel like home. control. Called my name like it was yours to keep. Came back knocking when the well ran deep. But baby, this heart's been through the fire, and it don't burn for old desires. You held my life, then let sweet talk lays with goodbye, but I wore your lies like a crown of gold. Now I shine 'cause I let go. Don't think I'm waiting at that door. You see this dress, it ain't for you. These heels don't chase like they used to do. I built my joy from every scar, and baby, I forgot who you are. So don't you dare come back and plead, I got all the love I need. You don't get to love me twice, not after all those sleepless nights. You kissed my tears, then kissed the lips, and thought I'd beg for one more fix. I've paid the price. You don't get to love me twice. I gave you rivers, you asked for sea. I broke myself just trying to please. Now I pour that love into my name, and baby, I'm not yours to claim. You don't get to love me twice. This heart ain't rolling dice. I rose from ashes, dressed in grace, with fire still written on my face. You had your time, you missed it night. You don't get to love me twice. I still set the table for two, out of habit, not for you. The window knows I stare too long, waiting on a love that's gone. Your coat still hanging on the chair, like your silence fills the air. You took your shoes, your keys, your flame, but you left me where you left my name. And I try to breathe without the air, but this kind of missing never breaks. You left me in the space between the last goodbye and what could have been. You kissed me once then turned to rain. Now I sleep cold, don't calling your name. You took your dreams, your voice, your flame, but you left me where you left my name. I sing to the shadows on the wall. They're the only ones who call. I wear your sweater in July, still don't know how not to cry. They say time heals, but time just stares. And I still find your ghost impressed. You left me in the space between the love we had and what it means. You touched my soul then pulled away. Now my light don't shine the same. You took your truth, your lies, your flame, but you left me where you left my name. Come back home, just wish I didn't feel so alone. You walked away without goodbye, but I stayed here, too tired to try. You left me in the space between the woman I was and who I've been. But you left me where you left my name. Say time heals all things, but time don't sleep beside you at night. Time don't pour your coffee or notice when your smile ain't right. No, time just watches you break and keeps moving on. Your goodbye came in silence, like a thief that knew my door. You didn't scream, didn't fight, you just loved me no more. And I stood there in the ruins with your name still in my hands, trying to build that don't understand. But I still light one candle just in case you see the flame. 'Cause the last time I felt like me was when you held me slow, when your breath was on my shoulder, and we moved like we both know that broken things still sing when the soul won't let them go. Yeah, the last time I felt like me was before you told me no. Now I wear this dress of silence, walk in rooms I used to dance. The radio hums our memories, but won't give me one more chance. I don't beg, I don't plead, but Lord knows I still feel that love ain't gone. It just forgot how to heal, so I leave the porch light burning, just in case you lose your way. 'Cause the last time I felt like me was when you called me home, when your voice held all the answers that I now face alone. And I still wear your echo like a perfume no one knows. Yes, the last time I felt like me was before I let you go. They say time heals all things, but baby, time never met the way I loved you. I told myself I'd never fall again, but then you smiled, and I forgot every promise I ever made to this heart. I gave you nights I couldn't spare, held your storms like I was air. You kissed me slow, then turned away, left your goodbye where I used to pray. You called it love, but it felt like rain. Every drop sang out my name, and I stood there, soaked in truth, still begging for a softer proof. But baby, I ain't made of stone. I break where I belong. I was a fool for loving you, gave more than I ever knew, put my soul on the table when you couldn't stay true. You danced in my fire, then left with the flame. Now I'm just ashes, whispering your name. Your coat still hangs behind my door, like it's waiting to be worn once more. And I still hum the song we knew, but it don't don't sound the same without you. They said I should forget your face, but Lord, even shadows leave a trace. I was a fool for loving you, built a throne from what we drew. Watched you sit in silence while I bowed in truth. You kissed me like a secret, then told the world goodbye. But I'm still that woman who don't know how to lie. So I wear my heartbreak like a velvet glove, soft on the outside, but warm from love. And if you ever hear this song someday, know I still loved you anyway. I was a fool for loving you, but I'd be that fool again too. 'Cause you taught me how to break and how to rise in the blues. Now my voice is my power and my pain is my truth. I was a fool, but I sang it all for you.